I think it's been so far a really fascinating day, actually, particularly hearing people who've been in the business reflect how things went from, how science policy went from sort of quite a narrowly focused topic to eventually taking this systemic perspective, and now almost kind of taken, I don't know, a normative sociological perspective, I guess, where you're starting to talk about challenges, you're starting to talk about good and bad innovation, you're starting to talk about steering innovation, which is really interesting, and I think, also sort of politically quite satisfying in many ways. And we're seeing a lot of that actually reflected in our own work, and I think that's likely where many things are going to go. We're already seeing a lot of policymakers rather than just academics coming in wanting to know about grand challenges. How do we make sure our programs, whether that's research funding or innovation funding, is relevant to that? So hopefully there's going to be more of that, and hopefully there's also going to be more around the social dimension of that. Is it maybe not just about technology? Are there other things involved in these wider systemic perspectives that we have to worry about?
SPRU created a lot of the methods and theories that we are using directly or indirectly. We get a lot of important studies to do for national governments and the European Commission, trying to understand what data evidence exists to support the theories and how to change the theories when they don't work. And I think what we are trying to see and starting to see now is how the experimentation, the culture of experimentation is accepted, failure is accepted. We have to come to an understanding that it's not policymakers the only ones who actually make decisions. They have to rely on the frontline workers, the broader society, and this is how it's feeding up to a society that hopefully more sustainable, where people are happier longer term. I think what Johan introduced this morning is that both technologies and the broader social aspect are important to create that type of innovation that we are all looking for.